Hey everybody, it's 3 p.m. on Monday, the 8th of June 2026, 78 degrees in Brighton, in Massachusetts. Brighton's one of the neighborhoods a little to the west of downtown. Well, actually, it's one of the far west neighborhoods. Anywho, we're going to take a walk down this street, and then in the next video, we'll take a walk down Harvard Street. At this time of day, there will be a lot of people going home. I hate this intersection. I'm surprised people don't die here. Because you can see there's train tracks and the trolley that just left. They go from between these two sets of lanes. See how there's left and right down here? And then the train crosses to the left of all of those lanes at this intersection. It's very pain in the ass. If it's your first time, we just take walks and we go to events like festivals and parades and protests and you name it. We go through kind of green areas, trails and such, as well as downtown, which there's always something going on down there. Let's see. I'm trying to jump the light, but okay. I had to see what was still green. There's no crossing light here. So make sure that you like and subscribe because it helps me. It doesn't cost you a penny. I'll be eternally grateful. This is our little neighborhood store, otherwise known as a bodega. The president doesn't know what a bodega is. Oh well. So we're at the Warren Street stop on the MBTA Green Line, the B branch for Boston College. You can see where it says Green B Boston College because Boston College is behind us. There's a video of some walking around there on the channel. This is Gordon Street. There's a park down there that is nice to walk through, and it has so many Pokemon stops. It's ridiculous. Anyway, it's closed right now. They're renovating it. Yeah, beautiful day. Not too hot. It's been very hot. And then we had one day where it barely got to 50. Actually, I don't think it did. I think the high was like 48. Last time we came down this way, it was none of the leaves were here, and it was magnolia trees everywhere. They're the first things to come out in the spring here, and we'll see flowers and things along the way. Businesses. These buildings on the left, you can see they're what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stories counting the basement apartments. Most of them are occupied by students from Boston University and some from Boston College, because Boston University is in front of us. Here you can see a Green Bee train coming. The one in front is Type 7. They're very old. They're not accessible at any entrance. You have to go up steps. So they never go by themselves. And then the second car is a Type 8, which does have accessible entrances, but you still have to go up steps in the front to get on and pay the fare, and then there's steps to get down to the lower deck. So it's also inconvenient. Now, there are Type 9 cars. There's only 100 of them, so 50 trains, although they sometimes run by themselves. They're very nice and they're very accessible, but there is a Type 10 that they are making right now that is twice as long. So 2 cars of those is equal to 1 car on that, so they only need 1 driver instead of 2. That's another advantage, but it's accessible. I mean, you can roll all the way down the middle of the aisle even where the seats are. So, and they've doubled there's like room for 3 wheelchairs in each car. So, very modern. I can't wait to see them. It's the Allston Street stop. They're going to combine this stop and my stop. Because of the Type 10s, because they're not the right height to go into the train. And, well, these are too close together, this one. And then as you can tell, because we just passed it, and then the new one also has to be at the right height. And like my stop, as you noticed when we started, we go down a little hill. I forgot something. Oh well, that's okay. I'll live. We got the green light. And there's cars coming from that way. Actually, we'll walk over there. There's more shade. I'll let you look down the train tracks as we go past. Yeah, you got a curve there. And a curve there. And we're stranded in the middle. Coming home from Pride on Saturday, which there's so far a raw video of the entire 2-hour and 20-minute parade. And then there's also a video of the gathering or assembling before the parade for all the 12,000 people who marched in it. 300 organizations, 2 hours and 20 minutes. It was a lot of fun. And then went down to the festival and checked it out on Boston Common. So, it was cool beans. If anyone's curious, I use a DJI Pocket 3 for these. And sometimes I don't talk at all, and sometimes I'm chatty Cathy. It appears today I'm chatting. Although, I will share with you that I forgot my vape, but I had an edible before I left, so helps with the neuropathy in my feet and the pain in my left ankle from the plate with 11 screws on it. Broke it last November. Wheelchair 2 months, boot 1 month. I was already out of shape, so now I'm trying to build up some stamina. Don't tell anybody, I'm taking you on a secret trip in December 22nd to January 5th. And I'm going to, I can't tell you. I've decided to keep it a secret until I'm there. And then just post it on all my socials. My high school classmates on Facebook are going nuts. You're welcome to guess. I'll tell you if you're right. How's that? Flowers. We like flowers.
Cineva prezintă așa o lipsă de respect. Spare și dragostea și relația și tot și sex.
So we're in, Brighton neighborhood, like I said, neighborhood of Boston. We're heading into Allston. They're 7 and 8. But they call the two neighborhoods combined Allston Brighton sometimes, so if you hear me say that, that's why. Oh shit. I forgot to do some things. We'll pause and look around for just a minute. Oops. Okay. I have an app that tracks where I walk. It's kind of fun. But, and it's very confusing on how to start a new track. Oh, here we go. Oh, I always forget there's very dark buttons at the bottom of this app. All right. Thanks for your patience, and if you had none, you probably turned off the video. If you are still here, tell me what you think of this mural. And you can see there's still all kinds of mainly student housing, so they all moved out, and September 1st is move-in day, and it's insane, and that's everywhere. The entire city moving day. Here's the mural. I think it's very interesting, especially the sheltering home for cats. All right, we might use this as the thumbnail. See how there's Allston listed and then Brookline. Brookline's a separate town, and that's where we're going next. See the mouse and the cheese. I hate Pomeranians. I'm just going to tell you now. There are so many in my apartment. One of them is quiet as hell inside. Well, two of them. Actually, all three. But when you take them outside, forget it. They bark the entire time. So one guy takes his dogs out at 12:30 in the morning, 4:30 in the morning. Some people don't sleep. Or they sleep during the day, or I don't know. I live with a bunch of veterans, so I'm an Air Force vet. We'll wait until this vehicle goes, even though I have to yield to me, and she's going to do it. Thank you. They're nice to pedestrians. Each other in cars, we call them mass holes for a reason. Love to know in the comments if you've been here to Boston, New England in general. I actually had a Boston University student who was a foreign student, and her mother watched my videos to see what it was like where her daughter lived. I didn't imagine that when I started doing this as a hobby, but you know. And why do I do it? Gives me a reason to get my fat ass outside and walk. I'm 62, overweight, and like I said, ankle, I've had 5 foot surgeries, and I'm type 2 diabetic that I ignored for a long time. As a result, I have nerve damage in my feet, so I can't feel anything. So there you go, now you know me. A lot of the apartments on September 1st, they'll come back and there will be all kinds of things in the apartment. Well, they take it all and put it on the sidewalks. and it's called Allston Christmas. So that's September. I will tell you two things that I'm looking forward to. July 4th is a big deal here since it's the birthplace of the revolution. Every year for 250 years, it will be this year, they've read the Declaration of Independence from the balcony of the old State House. I've watched it the last 2 years and recorded it, so it's somewhere. Couldn't really see him last year because it's a race from the ceremony and the State House. It's right next door, but people are already over there, so you kind of have to run over and grab a spot. I'm gonna try to get more in front this year. But no, last year it was amazing. They read it, and during the thing, before and after, they played patriotic music, and during the parade, one of the units from the 1700s, like 1750s, 1760s, before the revolution, 1700s, and they fired muskets, which scares the shit out of everybody. Thought I started my Apple Watch on a workout to count my walk. I didn't, but that's okay. This used to be a CVS, and then it was a COVID testing center. Now they're tearing it up. It's the sidewalk. So you can see on the other side, the Hopewell Bar and Kitchen. There's another one right up there next to kind of that commercial area, which has a 7-Eleven on the end, liquor store, nail place, all that shit. Yeah, I knew it wasn't working on the workout because it normally tells me if my heart rate is above or below 120, and it did not. Hair salon, I forgot that. Yeah, this time of day we'll see a lot of people going home, doing some shopping, so I figured it'd be a good day to come down here, even though it's the hottest part of the day. Blue bikes, that one's empty, but the one up by my place is always full. You rent them by the day and ride them all over the city and then just drop it off. I listen to music while I walk. Sometimes I hum or sing along. Not very long because I'm not good anymore. Another type 7 and 8. This is the Harvard Ave stop. As you can see, it's always busy because a lot of college students live right around here. It's one of the high density places. I say hi, roll and wave, and they don't know what to do. It's from the way I was raised. My hometown. You can walk down the sidewalk and everybody who came along, you would say good morning or wave or whatever. Small town Indiana in the 70s, 80s, 90s. I don't know about now. So there's McDonald's. There's a Five Guys on the left down that way. And then all kinds of hookah bar, restaurants, grocery stores, you name it. Alright. We're 20 minutes. That's usually where we stop. So I'm going to wish you all a wonderful day. Ask you to like and subscribe. And until next time, love y'all.